85% of businesses fail within the first 10 years. Even some major businesses we've all been familiar with have failed on this one point. All of it boils down to the same thing. They fail to innovate, they fail to adapt. AI is not a replacement for human intelligence, so it can perform specific tasks. It cannot yet replicate the breadth and depth of human intelligence. AI doesn't transform ordinary humans into geniuses. It is your job as the executive to ensure that the people that are in that company use that technology because it maximizes their ability to produce 10 times, 20, 100 times, sometimes more. The key word here being what? This word over here, efficient, being able to do more with less time. You don't have to compete with everybody else in the room. You got to compete with yourself and your ability to do more with less time. 85% of businesses fail within the first 10 years. These are not things that I'm making up. You have a 15% chance of being around 10 years from today. A few of the reasons include poor financial management, inability to attract and retain talent, ineffective marketing, failure to adapt to changes. Even some major businesses we've all been familiar with have failed on this one point. Why did Kodak fail? And what can you learn from its demise? Why did Nokia fail? And what can you learn from it? All of it boils down to the same thing. They fail to innovate, they fail to adapt. But most importantly, the biggest reason of all, what do you think is going to be the biggest reason for failure for most businesses? Humans. Why am I saying humans? Because the biggest cost and expense in any organization is the human workforce. On average, 70% of a company's money is given to other humans that are working for that company. What can artificial intelligence do for us? Can it make us geniuses? Artificial intelligence is a tool. And like every other tool in our shared world, its power lies entirely in the hands of the user. AI doesn't transform ordinary humans into geniuses. Rather, it turns human geniuses into more efficient human geniuses. And regular, non-genius humans into far more efficient, non-genius humans. The key word here being what? This word over here, efficient, being able to do more with less time. You don't have to compete with everybody else in the room. You got to compete with yourself and your ability to do more with less time. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, you have your own goals, your own targets, your market, whatever that may be, already exists, because if you didn't, you wouldn't have a demand, right? Unless you are inventing rocket ships and doing things like Elon Musk and all these people that are creating things that are revolutionary. Whatever you're selling already exists. There's an established demand. So all you gotta do is become more efficient with your time, and you can do more than your competition and then start getting yourself on a path to winning. There's been all these companies using AI for a very long time. Raise your hand if you have an iRobot cleaning your floor. I'm raising my hand for real. iRobot, right? It works on artificial intelligence. That machine has been around for more than a decade, cleaning floors with freaking artificial intelligence. It is insane what it does. It actually, after a couple of passes through on your house, it will know exactly where to go and how to get back to the home base and charge itself. That's artificial intelligence. And the list goes on and on of all the things that we still use today that we are used to that operate based on artificial intelligence. Today, we're talking about how it's making your business better, how it's making your marketing better and your ability to capture attention better. And then a lot of people hate it, right? And this is something also very common in the world at large. People that want to excuse themselves from being a part of an opportunity, they tend to hate on it. They tend to criticize it. They tend to explain to others why they feel is something that is dangerous or something to watch out for. Because when you have evolution of technology, you can either be an optimist, figure out how to use it to make yourself better, or you can be a pessimist, complaining about how the world's gonna change and how it's gonna all end. There's an article over here like talks about how we should be afraid of AI. Who saw the movie iRobot? Will Smith, right? They took over and they ended up attacking the humans and almost got in control of the world. I promise you, it's not happening because the AI is actually entirely dependent on the input by the humans, 100% dependent on it. It evolves and it makes things, calculations that are in your wildest dreams not possible, and it makes you faster, but it's still gonna depend on the human input. That's why geniuses will become better geniuses with the tool. So let's quickly define what it is. AI, or artificial intelligence, refers to the ability of machines and computer systems to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as learning, reasoning, problem-solving, decision-making. So what AI is not? A replacement for human intelligence, so it can perform specific tasks, it cannot yet replicate the breadth and depth of human intelligence. And trust me, we have been so deep into it for the last several months that the human aspect has to be part of your business. It has to be a part of your marketing. You're not gonna just set it and forget it and let the machine build your business for you. That is not really happening. It's not gonna replace human workers. You know what it will do? It's gonna make every single one of your workers, employees, more efficient. It is your job as the executive, as the CEO, as the marketing officer of that company to ensure that the people that are in that company use that technology because it maximizes their ability to produce 10 times, 20, 100 times, sometimes more. Just to give you an idea of the power of AI, here's a few ways that it can be used. Number one, personalized marketing. AI-powered marketing tools use data analysis to personalize marketing campaigns to specific customer segments, resulting in higher engagement and conversion rates. Very important. It's going to help you improve your marketing. This whole thing in third grade reading level is basically saying it's going to make you more efficient in your marketing, specifically around your messaging and your brand. Number two, content creation. Social media is absolutely dependent on your ability to produce content. If you don't produce content, you can't penetrate the social media environment. As simple as that. So AI is going to help you with content creation, but even more importantly, it's going to help you with content creation inspiration. Because sometimes you have this thing called analysis paralysis. And you know you have a powerful device in your hands, and it's right here. And all you gotta do is press the button and just go live, and you just can't press that button because you don't know what the heck to talk about. And you don't know what value to give to people. And you don't know how to talk. No, you know what, I'm gonna just put it down. So the reason why people like us win in the social media game, people like Dr. Eric Berg and my father, Frank Suarez, and all these guys that I've had success with, is because they press record and they go live and they communicate. It's not really just magic. It's the ability to press that button and communicate. So you gotta get inspiration about what to talk about. And here's the thing, all businesses that succeed really understand what their ability to help others is. Clearly, that ability is what I also describe as their superpower. So you gotta know what to talk about. This tool helps you understand what to talk about and gives you an infinite list of things that you can communicate. And all you gotta do is grab one thing at a time. This is one of the things that keeps me up at night because of our ability that we have right now to just create. It's an obsession that I've had for a long time, which is helping people spread their message. And this makes it that much faster.